as a teacher, I would use a range of teaching instruction in the classroom. I'd like to talk about two today. Direct instruction, or DI, is well known, supported by a strong evidence base, and has been around for a long time. It has captured the interests of various governments, including the New South Wales government that has identified it as one of 7 themes of effective educational practice. It is a teacher-led approach which uses explicit teaching, where the teacher controls how lessons and activities are sequenced and what outcomes are achieved. There are different forms of DI, but each share similar features. Students understand lesson outcomes from the start. Teachers explicitly show students what and how to do something. Learning outcomes are scaffolded, where students are supported in structured, guided and independent practice, moving on to the next activity once mastered. And the teacher monitors learning through questioning and feedback, correcting errors and misconceptions as they arise. The effectiveness of DI dominates most other forms of instruction. It has twice the effect size of inquiry-based teaching, 4 times the effect size as problem-based learning, and 10 times the effect size of whole language. Students taught with DI have greater outcomes than students who don't. DI recognises that learning is cumulative and starts with building strong foundations in literacy and numeracy. Teaching new concepts and information lay the foundation for future learning, and together with automatic recall contributes towards the development of higher order thinking skills, which is often identified as a failure of DI. DI and its mastery of the basics could be useful in helping to address the 4th or 5th grade slump by ensuring students have mastered the fundamentals. DI allows teachers to share their personal interest in a topic and to highlight important points. It allows a teacher to facilitate a non-threatening learning environment where students who are shy, not confident or not knowledgeable are not forced to participate. Criticisms that DI is boring can be overcome through presenting in stimulating ways, questioning techniques and giving students time to practice. The literature identifies that DI can be used with all children regardless of age or academic ability, but particularly with young children, struggling students and students from diverse backgrounds. It is effective where difficult concepts need to be broken down and the teaching of new facts and concepts. Accounting for classroom diversity is important, and other instructional approaches may be best for students who already know the information being taught, have difficulty paying attention, and who are task-oriented and high achievers. Criticisms that DI may not be appropriate for the teaching of communication and social skills, higher order analytical skills and abstract information can be addressed by using indirect instruction, which is the second teaching instruction that I wish to talk about. There is a lot written about the value of interactive and collaborative talk in the classroom, or in the other words, dialogic teaching. Dialogic teaching can be characterised by comparatively lengthy interactions between a teacher and a student or group of students in a context of collaboration and mutual support. It includes a range of talking methods, including discussions, which can be defined as two-way spoken communication between the teachers and the students and among students themselves. Discussions can take place in a variety of ways, but each share common features. Under the teacher's guidance, students do most of the talking. Teachers and students address learning tasks together rather than in isolation. They listen, share and consider different points of view. The environment is supportive where students are able to safely express their ideas. Teachers and students build on their own and each other's ideas and chain them into a coherent lines of thinking and inquiry. Discussions are purposeful and planned. Discussions can be used with any subject or any year group. Teachers need to ensure that there is sufficient time and adequate consideration of class traits such as size and class norms, and personal traits such as confidence and motivation. Discussions rely on collaboration, so it is unsuitable for independent work such as handwriting practice. For effective participation, students need to be clear about what is expected during the discussion, have the necessary background, and the topic needs to be relevant. Size matters. Large discussion groups can limit participation, while small groups, or even pairing up, can maximise. There are many benefits of discussion. Language is essential to cognitive development. Discussion allows students to take an active role in their learning and in the development of their mental toolkit, where they acquire, apply and further develop through talking the information to use in thinking and establishing mental frameworks. Discussions contribute towards the psychological well-being of children as they learn and develop their thinking largely through social and interactive environments. Discussions help to build neural pathways that expand capacity for learning and memory during early childhood and add context to academic content. Through discussions, children gain a sense of self. Students are more engaged, motivated, attentive and active during discussions. Discussions help to build skills in language, emotional intelligence, metacognition, communication and interaction skills. Children use talk to process how new information interacts with what they already know, and they still get the benefits even if they don't actively participate, as they are able to observe and listen to others. As a teacher, discussion would provide me with a greater depth of knowledge about how students learn and provide immediate opportunities for feedback and correction of errors than that provided by written work. I could observe how learning is progressing, how students think, problem solve and communicate. Through discussion, I would be able to assess students' understanding of the subject matter and help to prepare them for other forms of collaborative learning such as group work. Importantly, using discussions in the classroom not only contributes towards academic achievement, but also in the development of the child as a whole person. Thank you.